Thicosaurus Podcast.
Hello, welcome to the Thicosaurus Podcast, and this is your host Anna. We have
Molly.
and we have.
Melissa.
Are you trying to stop your neck from?
Yes.
For real?
No, I just automatically put my arm on the table.
Oh. Anyway, thank you for joining us today. So, it is the month of June, and first of all, happy LGBTQIA month. So,
Is there still a plus?
plus, yes, plus, because it's wherever people identify themselves.
Yeah.
So, but yes, happy Pride Month. And it's not just the month of June that we celebrate that. We have a lot of people in our Hmong community that are also in this field too.
Mm-hmm.
And so, so I just wanted to kind of give a shout out. And then also today, I wanted to talk about your values, because on this podcast, I've talked about it a lot, where I struggled with figuring out what I like, what I don't like, what am I, who am I? Yeah.
Jackie Chan's Who Am I?
Kind of deal. And so after many trials and tribulations, I have now come to this moment where if you are struggling figuring out who you are, what, kind of like what I did have trouble with in the past, you can take a values assessment, a personal values assessment. And it basically is just kind of understanding a way for you to see what do you believe that are your values, and then what are not your values too. This can help you understand who you are as a person, or maybe if you're like trying to understand, why don't I get along with like my sister? And then maybe you can make her take it, and you guys can kind of figure out, you value this over this, and that's why we don't get along in this area. So that's why we kind of like don't get along. But anyway, this assessment, my therapist had asked me to take because she knows that I struggled a lot with that too. So the girls have already taken this assessment before. And so I just wanted to see, I did just the minimum, which like it makes you do 10. How many did you guys do?
I highlighted 13.
Oh, that's fine.
I had 16, but it said 10. So
10 minimum.
I had to remove some.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know 10 minimum, so I only did exactly 10.
Yeah, I just did 10 too.
Oh,
yeah, you could do more, but I think for the sake of time, I just did 10 so that way, because I know we can like blab.
I counted. There's a total of 64 options.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that's why I was scrolling. I was like, how in the hell am I supposed to pick 10 out of all this?
Yeah.
It really makes you think, what do you value, So let's do a quick definition. So the Merriam-Webster definition says that a value is something such as a principle or quality, intrinsically valuable or desirable. Intrinsically, like inside you believe that that's what's important to you. Okay, so if you guys would like to take this assessment, you can pause here before we go over our results.
We can link it.
Yeah, we can link it.
Yeah,
so
we'll
you can
link
do it.
it.
Just look in the description box.
Yeah.
If you're also listening on Spotify, it'll be linked down below too. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, it's personal values. It's on this website here, and let's see here. Some of us had more. Some of us had different ones. Okay, so what's your guys' number one? We can go over it together.
Let me
I
scroll.
think mine was also trust.
Yours was?
Mhm.
Okay.
But let me double check.
Okay.
Yeah, trust.
Okay. So far, me and Molly is trust. What's yours?
Okay, wait. Let me ask you guys this. How did you guys answer? Like, what mindset were you guys when you guys were answering this?
My current mindset.
My current mindset.
Well, okay, so how I was looking at it was, I mean, I guess technically it's right. I was looking at it as it's just me. only me.
Yes,
my
yes,
values.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
If it didn't go for anybody else.
That's right. It's supposed to be only yours.
Okay, because my number one is courage.
Okay.
That's my number one.
I also use the scenarios that they had here too.
Oh, I did not use scenario.
Because some of them I didn't understand how to relate the two to choose between the two, and then if you use the scenarios that they have, they will bring up an example.
Oh yeah, I did
And
not do that.
Maybe we can take it again next time in the future and see if our
Yeah.
values change.
Because
Like
okay.
at the end of this year.
the way they did it, a lot of them reference how you like work. Some of them, majority of the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not do that. I
Yeah.
viewed this as me, myself,
Yeah,
with no anybody, like no any other outside influence.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Me, myself. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
making it clear out there.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're good.
Okay.
Okay, so Molly and I got trust for our number one, and it says a belief in someone or something. Some information about it says that we all have to rely on something. Sometimes it's family and friends, sometimes business partners or the government. Trust is a particularly important value because many aspects of our daily life are based on it. So the strengths of having trust as your number one is that it allows you to build strong relationships with other people. Often they will have values similar to ours. The dangers is be careful whom you trust. Not everyone has sincere intentions. Yeah. Remember the scenario I told you about yesterday? That was It's basically somebody in high school
She ran into somebody.
fucked me up,
Yeah.
fucked my shit up, and I did not have trust her.
Yeah. She saw her again yesterday.
And I was like, interesting. Anyway. So, okay, that's our number one. Molly, do you have any thoughts on it since it's our number one?
no, but I do kind of I agree with it. Yeah,
Mhm.
for me, trust is a very strong value that I have.
Same. I don't think I have the best discernment though with who to trust, but I'm building on that. But I think you probably don't have a problem with that. So
No, but I think for me, I think I just learned to be very cautious of who to trust.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. Okay, for Melissa, your number one, it's courage. Can you share a little bit?
Courage. Yeah, mine is courage or fearlessness, bravery. It says it's about being ready to follow your heart and acting according to your values. Courageous people are seldom satisfied with compromises. They take what they want from life or are determined to find a way to achieve it. Strengths. The courageous have a chance to achieve what some are even afraid to dream about. In their struggle, they are accompanied by self-confidence and their abilities. The dangers, be careful not to confuse courage with bravado. And courage comes from wisdom and bravado comes from imprudence.
Sorry, when you said that with by heart and by your heart, all I thought was Mulan.
Same here. Stay true to your heart.
Yeah.
Bravado, it's saying that you not to confuse it with bravado. What are they trying to say here?
Because you know how there's I think there's a difference between courage and bravery. I think is bravado the same thing as bravery?
Bring it up.
Yeah, bravado says that it's a pretense of bravery.
It's showy, ostentatious display of courage, which I think.
So it's like
I think it's what your purpose of standing up. That's what I'm getting the vibe of. It's like the purpose of why you're protruding courage, whether to show off for people or
Yes.
to do it for
displays of
yourself.
bravado may be show offish,
Mhm.
daring, reckless, and inconsistent with good sense.
Mhm.
For example, the stunt people, when successful, they are still likely to be met with shouts of "Bravo!" Celebrities, political leaders, corporate giants, and schoolyard bullies, however, may show a different flavor of bravado, one that suggests an overbearing boldness that comes from arrogance from being in the position of power. So just be careful not to be Not to show off? Is that what they're trying to say?
Basically, be smart about it. Basically, being courageous versus bravado. Courageous is being smart.
Yeah.
I
about
think
it
it's more of
versus-
to me it's more of courage is more for yourself and then bravery is for others. Is what it
Yes.
yeah.
And then- The difference between bravery and courage is bravery is instinctive, split second, versus
Yeah.
courage is deliberate, heart driven.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. You guys ready to move on to number 2? I'm kind of curious what our number 2 is now.
Mhm.
All right, here we go. My number 2 is accountability. Hey, it's like you too. My number 2 is accountability.
Mine's respect.
Oh. Let's start from this side. So what can you go over respect?
Mine is respect, honor, and care shown towards someone. So it is a recognition of someone's achievements or attitude. We respect those people who have had a strong and positive impact in our lives. We often adopt them as role models and are eager to learn from them. Strengths. Being respected gives us a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. Showing respect for others an expression of showing respect for others is a expression of high personal culture. Dangers. Trying to impress others will not give us respect. Earning respect requires making a positive contribution to other people's lives.
Humanitarian.
Shut up. I think it's just one of those things where I think I chose this one because I think at one point it was between respect and trust. I think that was like really hard to figure out what I valued more.
If that came out like that, I would
Yeah.
have to use the scenario because it was hard to choose.
We'll do it. We should do it next time, like at the end of the year.
Yeah,
See how we do again and if our values have changed. 'Cause
yeah,
we're human, so it's bound to change. And now we know about the scenario thing. I didn't
Yeah.
know about that. so.
Yeah, because I saw it and I was like, let me see what that is. And then I clicked on it and it gave me a scenario. And I was like, oh, okay, if you're putting it like that, then I would have done this.
yeah. So
Okay.
yes, I did respect because again, I was looking at it as I can't control the other person, and so when it came to respect or trust, because I was the two that was always having to choose from, I think I chose respect because that was something that I could control. I mean, trust you can control that too, but I feel like that's more of a two-way street with trust.
Yes.
Versus respect is I don't like you, I don't whatever, but I can still respect you as a human being. You know, you're still you, I'm still me. I can still respect you.
Yeah.
Because that's something that I can control.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Versus trust, it's a mutual
Yeah.
thing. So
That makes sense.
yeah. So yeah, that's my number 2.
Wow. Molly, can you mind going over the accountability?
Accountability. It was also is responsibility and dependability. Responsibility is much appreciated value when talking about relationships with other people. It is important both personally and professionally. We feel safer around people we can rely on. Dependability is often the basis of trust. The strengths of accountability is everyone likes to work with responsible people. They are examples of professionalism and we trust them without fear. Responsibility also plays a key role in family life. The dangers of accountability is that too much responsibility we take on ourselves can be overwhelming in the long run.
Wow. That makes sense though. It says dependability is often the basis of trust. Because remember our number 1 is
It's
trust.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that this is right after.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
It does, yeah.
And then the danger part, I'm working on not being so hard on myself and doing a lot of things.
Yeah, that's I think the hard part. Yeah, and now I'm just kind of just not
Chilling
trying
out.
to take too much. Yeah, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna let it. I'm just gonna leave it and see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
What?
I'm looking at courage and respect. Those are Hufflepuff attributes.
You know, I wonder
And I
if
am a
we're
Hufflepuff. Sorry.
Oh my god.
I don't
It just
know.
clicked.
What is it,
in my head.
Molly?
Oh, and I was like, I don't know. I was like, wonder what ours is.
I always
trust and
get placed into
accountability.
Gryffindor.
I'm pretty sure Molly's a Ravenclaw.
Mine, I think, was Ravenclaw.
'Cause
at
I'm
one
pretty sure
point.
she's a
Yeah.
Ravenclaw.
You sure are. You researcher.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, oh my gosh, chill.
Yeah, I just ignore that thing because it's just.
All right. So, you see that? Your iPad hates me.
Sorry, I have not touched that thing in so long. So
There you go. Oh, that's all that matters. Okay. So let's go to our number 3. What's our number 3, everybody?
Mine's-
mine's love.
mine's curiosity.
Curiosity. Mine is adventure.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know. This is where we change a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I guess I'll go first here. Since we went that way, so we'll go on this way.
Mm-hmm.
So my number 3 is adventure. It's looking for exciting or risky activities. It is a passion for activities that cause excitement. Adventurers are not afraid to take risk. They are eager to explore and learn about the unknown. Their openness allows them to make new friends easily. Strengths. It is impossible to get bored with people who love adventure. They are often initiators of unusual and courageous activities. Dangers. Searching for adventure can be very addictive. You have to be careful not to put yourself and others at too great a risk. Yeah. Interesting.
You know, when I was choosing my 10, I did choose adventure. I chose adventure, curiosity, and I think pleasures.
Mhm.
And then I had to condense it because then I was like, you know what? I think curiosity is like the home base for
Mhm.
pleasure and
And adventure.
adventure. So I just
Yeah.
chose curiosity.
Oh.
So
Yep. So that's interesting. I mean, that makes sense because I do make friends easily. And also, I initiate unusual and courageous activities. I do a lot of stuff I'm not afraid of. Remember? That's like,
yeah.
you guys say that about me.
Mm-hmm,
So I'm very proud of myself for that.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Molly.
Yeah, mine is love, deep feeling of affection. Says love manifests itself in the interest and care of another person. Depending on who it is addressed to, it can take various forms. It is one of the most important human needs because everyone wants to be loved or wants to love and be loved. The strengths of it is the feeling of love is often strong motivation for action and change. It can bring out the noblest qualities of man. I'm going to say woman and man. I'm going to say. The dangers is strong feelings and intense emotions can sometimes make them difficult to control. Rational thinking is then pushed into the background.
Wait, what is your moon sign?
I think it's a Scorpio.
Scorpio is fire, though,
Scorpio's water.
huh? Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I was like, because water signs are very emotional.
Yeah.
Wow, that makes so much sense.
So much sense.
So much sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know why, but I'm surprised like that love is in your top 3. I figured it'd be something else.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No,
Cause
but
like
I had a feeling that love was probably in there. But I didn't think it would be like
the top
this
3.
one of the top 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What about you, Melissa?
So mine is curiosity, willingness to explore and learn. Curiosity is one of the traits that have had a huge impact on the shape of our civilization. Searching for answers to intriguing questions, in-depth knowledge of a subject, interest in surrounding world are characteristics of people who value curiosity. The strengths, people driven by curiosity are on the right track to achieve wisdom. They are not afraid to ask questions. A strong passion is often present in their lives. Dangers, sometimes discovering the essence of an issue can be disappointing. We must also remember that our curiosity should not infringe upon someone else's privacy. Exactly.
Wow.
Don't you dare say humanitarian.
Hey,
Don't you
you
dare.
said it.
Right when it was saying about What did it say? Dang it.
I'm telling you,
Impact the
Liz,
shape of our civilization.
I'm telling you, Liz, that if you can find your own way to be a humanitarian, your chart apparently says that you will have a better life. So stop fighting your
I'm
destiny.
so tired.
Yeah, but I don't think you need to do
people.
it as like. I don't think you need to do it at that grand of a scale.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. It's
Okay.
just people just such a big disappointment
Draining?
sometimes. Yes.
That's the thing. That's the beauty of being
I
a
know.
human, though.
I
Like you never
know.
know if they're going to betray you or help you. You kind of have to go with the good faith of, out of the goodness of my heart, this is what I'm gonna do, and then whatever you
Yes.
decide to do with it, that's you to handle.
Yes,
So,
exactly. Exactly.
okay. You guys ready for the next one, number 4? Let's do
Yes.
it. Let's see what it is. Number 4.
Mine's growth.
Oh, mine's health.
Determination. Is mine.
Determinate. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we go
Mine
that
Me
way.
first?
Yeah.
My fourth one, determination, persistence, perseverance. It is a constant effort despite numerous difficulties and adversities. Sorry. Thanks to determination, people fulfill their ambitions. It allows them to survive this. Oh my god! It allows them to survive. It allows them to survive difficult moments and move on in the direction they want to go. Strengths. Persistent people have a good chance of achieving what, for others, is only a fantasy. They are characterized by steadfastness and fortitude. Usually, they are driven by strong motivation. Dangers. From time to time, it is worthwhile to consider whether the goal you are currently aiming at is exactly what you want to achieve. Yeah. Sometimes I get caught up in the determination part where I lose focus on the goal. So, yeah. That is true.
Okay, so mine is growth, which is physical, intellectual, and spiritual development. Growth is an integral part of every person's life. The power of development lies in the ability to independently decide on its direction. It allows us to achieve personal desires and become what we want to be. Strengths are people interested in growth are very conscious about achieving their goals. They believe in their abilities and do not avoid the necessary effort. The dangers of growth is it may happen that the existing environment does not provide opportunities for further growth. In such cases, there is a feeling that you are not.
Wow, that makes sense for you though, because you like to kind of research, figure out things.
Yeah,
And then, like, once you figured out your roadmap, you typically try to stay.
I stick with
Yeah.
it. I try not to get off of the road.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, mine is health. It's well-being, fitness, not being sick. And it says those who value health take conscious actions to maintain physical and mental fitness. They do not shy away from practicing sports and are happy to follow a healthy diet. They are aware of the consequences of insufficient health care. The strengths are people who care about health are often disciplined and systematic. I don't know about that, but disciplined. I think I am disciplined when I am on a physical thing.
Yeah.
Caring for health manifests itself in many elements of their everyday life. The dangers is in extreme cases, excessive interest in your health can cause harmful fears and concerns. So like being too
Yeah.
scared to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
Health was one of my choices too, or one of the
The
10,
10,
that I
yeah.
chose too.
I just think that for me, my values have changed for that now because of how sick that I got. Like, I literally got shingles. And that's stress induced at that young age.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, my health is important. And I just see that, a lot of like the older people in our Hmong community, they don't take their health seriously. And now they're like They kind of waited until it was too late.
Yeah.
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 That was with me too, because it's like me being diagnosed with a lot of stuff that my mom also had, but at a very younger age. That kind of also implemented that too to me about health and stuff. That's why I started doing all that this health stuff and diet stuff, because it helps prevent me becoming at her current state kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Any kind of like ailments that she
Yeah.
had. Yeah. Well, you can do what you can.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see what our number 5 is, guys. We're halfway there ish. Okay, ready?
I only got 5.
Yeah, I
That's
only
my
had
result.
5.
I thought it was top
No, I did
10.
I had 5.
Oh. Well, I still
We
have
had
mine.
We got to choose 10.
Yeah.
And then we got to choose, and it
Oh.
went down to 5.
Yeah, mine only went down to 5.
That's,
Oh my, yeah, mine did go to 5 too.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like we got
number
10,
5.
but it
Okay,
made us
this will be
choose-
the last one here. Okay, mine's
Mine's trust.
Mine's
wow.
respect.
Yeah.
Mine is excitement.
Oh my God.
What? Okay, we're gonna.
But that
go-
is so you, though.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, then let's go down this way.
Yeah, mine's trust, as what Anna and them said, as was their first one. So a belief in someone or something. We all have to rely on something. Sometimes it's family and friends. Sometimes business partners or the government. Trust is particularly important value because many aspects of our daily life are based on it. Trust allows you to build strong relationships with other people. Often they will have values similar to ours. Dangers: be careful with whom you trust. Not everyone has sincere intentions. So,
Oh.
yeah, mine
Yeah.
is trust.
Trust.
Mm-hmm.
Trust and believe me. Okay. Y'all don't know.
No,
There's people out there that would know.
I don't know that song. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Mine was respect, which we also talked about previously, which is honor and care shown towards someone. It is a recognition of someone's achievements or attitude. We respect those who have a strong and positive impact in our lives. We often adopt them as role models and are eager to learn from them. Strength is being respected gives sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. Showing respect for others is an expression of high personal culture. Whoa. The dangerous is trying to impress others will not give us respect. Earning respect requires making a positive contribution to other people's lives.
Okay. And then lastly with me, my number 5 is excitement. Woo!
Woo woo!
It says great enthusiasm and eagerness. Excitement and enthusiasm can attract people. People with such characteristics are often the spark that initiates many activities. There is always something that they are working on or are planning to start. They are not afraid of taking up challenges and adventures. Strengths. People full of enthusiasm do not lack energy to act. Their enthusiasm can spread to other people around them. Dangers. For people who value excitement, it is important that the environment in which they operate does not suppress their enthusiasm. Otherwise, they may feel unfulfilled. Yeah. So that was basically it for the quiz, the personal values assessment.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like you learned something different about yourself? Or what are your thoughts on this assessment?
I think I kind of had an idea that, at least for my top 3, I knew trust was going to be one of the top 3. But I didn't think I didn't think it would be like number 1 would be trust.
So were you surprised by that? Or for it being like number 1?
Not really, but looking at the other 2, I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Any of the, so then, anything else that surprised you about your values, or that was the only one that you were surprised that was number 1?
I don't think so. I think the other ones I kind of had a hint that it was part of it. I wouldn't think that respect would have been like the last one, but apparently it was.
Okay. What about you, Liz? Any thoughts on your assessment results, or something, one of them that surprised you, or you weren't surprised?
Yeah, I think me choosing courage as my number one was kind of surprising to me
Oh,
because, I'm usually a shy person, and so I was surprised that courage was my number one. So, but then again, when I think about it, you know how they say that like when you are a kid, you are at your fullest you, if that makes sense.
fullest potential.
Yeah, I guess fullest potential, but like you are your truest you.
Your truest self.
Your true self.
Your
As a
true
kid,
self when
whatever
you're
you're you as a kid,
because you're innocent and you know nothing of
Yeah.
the world, outside world.
kind of thing. And so when I think about elementary Melissa, I was just kind of like, you know what? I did have courage. I had balls. I was very talkative. I was very extroverted. I didn't care what people had thought about me until, puberty. That's the word. I was like, what's the what's the word? Puberty, middle school, high school, when all that dumb crap kind of started sinking in, and I kind of got like really quiet and shy, and I kind of got very shut down a lot. And so I think about it and I'm like, that actually does make sense, Melissa. Like, even though you are quiet and shy, you do have courage to start over again, or courage to do the hard things that nobody's willing to do, kind of thing. So I give myself credit for that. I do have some balls, some courage.
Okay.
So may not look like it, but I do. Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. Well, I guess I was surprised about the what you call it? Like, reading through the results, they make sense, but then like I didn't think that adventure was on mine, because I think that like I don't do things that much, but like reading through the like definition and stuff is basically saying like that's my whole personality. Like, this whole thing is like my whole personality.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I knew trust was important to me, and accountability. It's just that as I get older, I think like sometimes me and Melissa, we talk about this, but like when you get older, you realize like, oh, it is the adult thing to follow on your word. Like, if you say something, you're gonna do it.
Yeah, show up.
There's like
Yeah.
that level of integrity that you
Mhm.
have.
Yeah, like for me, where like I can understand why trust is top, because it really depends on, for me, if they keep their word. If they don't keep their word, then that already gives me an opinion about you, and I start to lose trust.
Yeah, and it makes sense for you to trust your intuition when your gut feeling when they don't do what they said they were going to do. Because if you fall short on your words already, well, technically words and actions together, but it's kind of
Yeah.
like, why should I trust you again if you couldn't even follow up?
Yeah.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
yeah. I don't it's just interesting, and I really think that this is important to understand yourself.
Mhm.
Is finding out what your values are, and I like mine. I thought I was boring, but I'm not boring.
When I was picking my 10, I'm not trying to bring what's the word? It's astrology. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to bring that in, but then the 10 that I chose was very Aquarius of me.
Really?
Yeah. And I was just kind of like, damn. Okay, because I think I chose creativity. I think freedom. I think I did do health. And then I don't know what my other two was. Oh, I think one was pleasure, and then the other one was something else. I forgot what it was. But it was just very, very Aquarius of me, very airy, free flowing kind of thing. So I just thought that was funny. So yeah. Yeah.
Mine is kind of like that too. And in my top, like I guess as rigid as a Capricorn is, And then like towards the end, like my Leo rising, it's party in the back, business in front, party in the back. Basically, that's basically what my results are. So how did you guys think? What did you think about this assessment? Did you guys like it, or
Yeah,
Didn't
there
like
was
it?
nothing wrong with it.
At first, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just choosing the values, and then like other questions afterwards. I didn't know you're pitting them against each other to see what was your
like your
What
top?
was more
yeah, your tops.
important?
Mhm.
Yeah. So I didn't know that. So
Mm.
Yeah, because I saw some on there, and I'm just like, don't feel bad, Molly, because you didn't choose these.
yeah.
Because I'm like, 'cause there was one was tradition, and I was just like, yeah, Molly, sorry, you don't value that much, honestly, so that can't be. Like, sadly, like I do value it, but it's not one of the top 10. It's not gonna be
Yeah.
the top 10.
Why do you feel bad?
It's just not just like that one specifically, but some of the values there. It's like it's just, I guess, how we grew up. That was like
Mhm.
a priority, and then as an adult now, it's no longer a priority.
It's kind of like
A value for you.
it's kind of like invalidating, not really invalidating yourself. Like, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there was like what tradition was on there.
There were some other ones too that kind of
Yeah.
I was debating whether to put it on there or not. But since I was already at 13, I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't think it should be on the list.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Like-
wonder if that's just. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying. I think it is like not invalidating, but it's more like it's just kind of grieving that like that is somewhat of a value, but not anymore. Like,
Yeah,
that's
like-
not part of me anymore.
It's not one of the values that I value as
Anymore.
much as the others do.
Yeah.
Well, when is
Kinda
it like
thing.
tradition? Like,
Mhm.
what did they say that it was?
I don't remember,
I think it says like.
but it talked about like yeah, your traditions. It talk about like culture or something like that. Yes, respecting customs
Tradition.
and practicing rights. That's what it
Recognition of tradition means respect for customs and rituals practiced by older generations.
Mhm.
Attachment to tradition may result from the need for consistency or belonging. Tradition is often associated with the religion professed.
Yeah, that was, I saw that and I was like, I would love to put it there, but in my eyes, it's not an
Top
important
10, yeah.
value
Okay.
for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good that you have that, like I said, that discernment though. Because
Mhm.
imagine if you didn't really know yourself and you put that on there, you
Yeah,
know?
it's like,
So-
although I do enjoy traditional stuff, it's just me doing it on a daily like that as a value. I don't think it's as important.
Mhm.
But,
Okay. Well, that's good. Let me see. They have like some stats here that we can look at. So I think that they compare people's values. The person that made this, I'm not gonna say his name. You can see it on the website. You can look at the stats, and it's basically viewing it like month by month what people's top 3 are. So in the beginning of this year, it already shows that out of 43,000 tests that were taken, the best ranking is family. I think it's number 1 was actually, let me rephrase that. So number 1 was health, number 2 is trust, and number 3 is family. I can see that because a lot of people are struggling.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then they have let me look at can they go back to, and then that was from January of this year. And then if we look at,
I don't think Maze is done yet.
no, May's not
Yeah.
done, but for April it is already.
Yeah.
So out of the 29,000 tests that were taken, it looks like number 1 was health, number 2 was financial stability, and number 3 was peace. Oh, that's so sad.
Oh yeah, peace
We're
was
struggling.
struggling. I think
We struggling. Yeah, peace was one of mine too.
Mhm.
Dang.
Yeah.
And then I'm curious about last year. For 2025, the top 3 out of 451,000 is number 1, health, number 2, family, number 3, trust. It doesn't show.
I can understand health because just going to the gym with just like twice a week, I see more of older people going, and them actually going and getting a coach and learning to get healthier.
Mm-hmm.
And then also aside from them is just college students, typical college students, but there have been a lot more older people coming into the gym and trying to get healthy.
I think people are just realizing right now that with everything going on with this world, that the values have changed, because it's it's not just in your little circle, but things are impacted locally, nationally, worldwide.
Yeah.
That changes what you value, because you have to like put other things up the list,
Mhm.
Like, unfortunately, you see that family got pushed down,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like we can also compare your results with other people too. So that's cool. So like, if you and Rod want to do it, you guys can do it, and you guys can compare your results. So and people use this to kind of, it's not saying like this is what I value, so you need to listen. No, it's more of,
They're
like I said,
aware. Of
yeah, it's
what
for
your
their
values are.
aware. You're aware of theirs, and then you're like, okay, I understand why you do this, because you think this way. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, thank you so much, girls, for doing this assessment with me. I think this was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I will make sure to have the website link added, and then maybe we can take this again at the end of the year and see if our values changed
Yeah.
and compare.
Yeah.
Maybe we can compare our old with our new.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Probably good.
all right. Well, thank you so much to our listeners out there. If you are watching us on YouTube or listening on Spotify, we appreciate you. And if you did take this personal values assessment, please share below, if you're comfortable with it, what your top 3, 5 are, whatever that you feel comfortable, and then we could talk about it more. But thank you so much for listening to us, and then we'll see you next time. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.